Alright, it's VaSilly Fisk, and I'm interested in how many people know that my name's not VaSilly Fisk, who is another Brit, and that my name is Christopher Isherwood. And that's why I got my Isherwavy hat on. Our general update is on the ascension of planet Earth, which means the ascension of you, which means your move into higher consciousness. And as we go through ascension, some people have got dreadful ascension symptoms. They go to the doctor, and the doctor can't figure out what's wrong with you. And a lot of the times, I'll tell people what I think it is, ascension symptoms, but if you've got worry about your health, then ascension symptoms are not going to cut it for most of you. It takes a lot of spiritual work, a lot of inner work, a lot of living through unusual circumstances for long periods of time, where you get a pretty good feel for what's going on, and then sometimes you still go through periods where you go back and you wonder. Earth ascension is nothing that's really written about that's directly pertainable to you, looking at anything historical. You've got a bunch of psychics and people who are going through ascension and great changes, and for the average person who hasn't started on their journey, you're never going to believe the things that you hear regarding ascension. So even if I tell you, don't be concerned, you'll live through this too will pass. If you haven't been on a spiritual journey and you haven't really spent a lot of time with yourself, this advice isn't going to work for you. So you'll do the runaround with doctors and specialists and mama's chicken soup. Personally, I've had a lot of ascension symptoms come and go. Some have been, it's not pleasant, and they're long term. Hopefully, those of us who have gone first through ascension and ascension symptoms, hopefully we're able to clear out a lot of junk from the collective, so that individuals coming after us won't have it as bad as we've had it. We've had it bad. So there's no guarantees that individuals who start their spiritual journeys won't have ascension symptoms. So my heart goes out to those of you who are having a tough time with medical problems. I myself have had them. And I can only tell you that I'm still not cured of them, and some days are worse than others. But we continually get reassurance from our guides that it's part of the process, and eventually we'll all feel better. Do I believe it? I hate to think of the opposite, that this is going to last forever. In search of anything else to tell you, I do believe that we will eventually get through ascension symptoms, and we will all feel healthy, happy, contented, and we will eventually feel like it's worth it. In the meantime, we can commiserate.